Hello, and welcome back to The Witcher. Let's get going. As far as I can remember, we need to deal with getting the body from the graveyard. But what I want to test
What do you want?
is whether I can sell him the book. Yeah, just for 30, but yeah. I'm just checking what was it that I did not read. Okay, I have a little problems with the headphones. The sound is a little bit twitchy. So I reload them, and as far as I can see, the mic is still working. Now I'm thinking whether I need that book or not to advance the plot. Like as I told in the beginning, and as I keep saying in the description of the videos, I've played the game, I know the plot. Let's try to get without that. I should talk to people who have conducted investigations. Well, it basically takes me to the cemetery, and that's it.
I'm not playing that.
Ashes to ashes. What do you need?
You seem to know a lot about the deaths in the city. Ever help with investigations?
Sometimes I inform Raymond about the more interesting dead men.
Maybe you can tell me too.
No, I promise to keep quiet.
I see.
What do you need?
You seem to know
Sometimes I inform...
I don't trust Raymond. He's hiding something.
Raymond? You wouldn't find a more loyal man.
He seems to be struggling with this case. I should help. Will you let me inside the cemetery?
City authorities prohibited it.
How can I change your mind?
I'd need Captain Meis's permission.
No other way to sway you?
Actually, I have a terrible debt with Thaler. Clear those debts, the cemetery key's yours.
A prisoner died recently. Is he in the cemetery already?
Don't know. You can have another body. They all reek the same.
I'm after a specific corpse.
Particular. Come back when you know what you want. Examining remains is an art. Always worthwhile to look deeper. But who does that concern?
Could you hand over the prisoner's body for an autopsy?
For a bottle of dwarven liquor.
I'll think about it.
What do you need?
Farewell.
Arr. Oh, I do have some very old wine for the guy.
I'm so clever.
You all die.
Quickly, I need to get back to work.
I need to talk to you.
Can it wait?
Well, I suppose.
Visit me at home.
See.
Great Melitele looks favorable.
What is it, Witcher?
Can you get me a pass into the cemetery?
You accuse me, and then you want help?
See it as a way to prove your innocence.
Not a chance in hell. Get lost.
Steady.
I won't help with this vigilante investigation. The results are crap.
See ya.
So what?
Can you get me inside the cemetery?
I could do anything, but I don't feel like it.
How can I convince you?
This damn investigation is getting tiring. Prove me innocent.
I'll find you later.
So,
You do.
did you?
How did you?
Dogs
Let me.
that puppy son.
That's. You have contact.
Damn.
So you.
I pay.
Innocent until proved.
I'd say so. If you. So what?
Can you?
I could.
How?
Here's
Take care.
both.
Right.
So what?
What it?
I wanted to...
Okay.
Someone...
What do you?
The prof...
I got no.
You let the prof...
Is
I... What do you do, Knight?
nothing.
I've got no real
Sounds like you're. If you stumble upon. What it?
Can you...
You accuse.
See it?
Not it.
Steady.
I won't.
You have...
What for the first? Bandit.
Right.
What it?
1, 2, 3. Training kills me. I wager you trained a lot to kill monsters. I wager you trained a lot to kill monsters. I train in daytime. Imbeciles.
Ask.
If for...
It's not royal gold.
Interest.
There's also payments for...
Who is this?
I can't tell you, but the sponsor's representative spends his evening...
I'll check it out.
Sorry for being a little bit impatient. It's just that I got a little bit lost when neither Thaler
So
nor
what'll it be? We doing some
Vincent give me any clue what to do next. Probably need to talk to Shani about that request from the Gravedigger.
Goodness.
Yes?
Shani.
I wanted to talk.
What is it?
Sometimes I dream of...
I'm sorry.
But that's it.
It does.
Thanks.
Don't mention...
Well, apparently I can talk to her about alcohol. Well, then we always have shops, right? And we can try to suggest the guy something from our own reserves.
Honest folks sleep at night. What are you doing on the streets?
Welcome, traveler.
I hear you buy jewelry.
What if I do?
Tell me who's paying for salamander badges or your own mother won't recognize you.
Shove off. Shove off.
That might... I might have expected that. That's not a diplomatic approach. Not at all.
Welcome.
I hear you by
What if I...
drink with me?
Sure. Lean year ahead of us. Maybe I should move. Ah, I've had enough.
I'm looking for work. Know who could help?
I work for Leuvaarden, a wealthy merchant. He has many jobs.
Thanks, that's a big help.
Always help my friends.
Must kill for some fun.
Damn it.
Any room?
5.
So first I want to clear out the thing. Whether I can give him, whether I can give the Gravedigger some of my alcohol. Whether he will accept that or not.
Mother hates me speaking with strangers.
Because otherwise I need to find an exact thing that he might accept.
What do you need? Kidding? What do you... Kidding? What do you...
I want
City...
How can I... No other way.
Actually... Kidding?
Yeah, so now then, now we have also that one. We need to find him something special.
We give our lives to the Order.
Yes?
I think you're paying for salamander pins. I'm just not sure why you would do that.
You're mistaken.
Why so defensive? I'm also after Salamandra and can prove it.
If so, bring me 3 pins. Then we'll talk.
I have 3 salamander pins. Will you tell me about your secret society now?
Excellent. I normally pay 20 apiece, but I'll make an exception. I'll give you 10 times that.
Great, but I still want to know why you're paying bounty hunters to track down bandits.
They're not good for business.
Your business?
All businesses. Listen, there are forces beyond your imagination at work here. Be thankful you don't know the world for what it is.
Leuvaarden, I've heard so many high and mighty speeches that yours doesn't impress me. I don't give a shit about these forces. My only concern is reaching the Salamandra leaders and killing Azar Javed.
That I'd like to see. Should you succeed, find me, and I'll reward you handsomely. And if you destroy Salamandra as a whole, I will repay you for your efforts.
That won't be easy. I may come see you again, and I'll be counting on your assistance.
I'll help if I can.
See you later.
Yes? Yes?
I've nearly completed my investigation.
All right, speak.
If you don't work with Salamandra, who are you?
A modest merchant. Allow me to show gratitude with a gift.
Quit bluffing, Declan.
This symbol signifies my secret society. We seek to destroy Salamandra.
Learn anything useful?
The Salamanders have risked much. This is a political matter, let me tell you. Some larger schemes at play in Redania. Few people know the secret. King Foltest, the Lodge of Sorceresses, and I watch the northern border.
How does this relate to Salamandra?
Azar Javed has sent a special force north. My men saw them. He too knows something's brewing and is making preparations. I need to rest. Yes?
How's business?
You think me as
I see.
You're
Fair.
Azar Javed. He has political ambitions, which is quite typical of wizards. Let's check a container over there. Nope.
Army life's tough.
I'm so lost.
Yes?
So what should I look for during the autopsy?
Examine the internal organs. Poison is in fashion, especially in marital disputes, and anyone can prepare deadly decoctions from ordinary herbs. Look closely at the liver for any signs of alchemy.
See you later.
So we have Thaler and Vincent Meis, and both are a little bit unapproachable.
Bargain, that's rubbish.
Nice to see you.
See ya.
Can you believe women?
May that be... I'm not playing that.
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
What do you... Nothing like a good drink.
About the prisoner.
Where you want the body dumped?
At the hospital.
It'll be there by evening.
Farewell.
2 ditches more.
Where's my cat? I work too much.
Look out.
God.
Off to the castle gate. Head to their cells.
See.
What is it?
Can you...
You accuse...
See it as...
Not a...
Steady.
I won't.
I want...
Oh.
Someone in...
What do you say?
The...
I got...
You let...
Is...
What do...
Nothing.
I've got no real...
Sounds like you... If you stumble...
So what?
Can you get...
I can do anything.
How can I...
This damn investigation is...
You do...
Did you?
How did you...
Dog's balls, I'm a fence. Want me to draw...
Let me draw you a picture. A certain organization.
A pox on pictures. Berenger's... Besides, I'd never survive in this business if I...
That's... You have contacts among...
Damn dangerous times.
So you...
I pay Vincent's half-wits a few coins.
I don't... Innocent.
I'd say so. If you've... Damn. Shit.
Hey, I'm watching you. Don't step out of line.
What's happening?
Full of monsters.
If I would have involved it.
Yes?
Got him.
What's he?
Nothing.
Yes?
Fair.
What brings...
Good.
So Vincent will not give me anything because I accused him. And Thaler will not give me anything until I proved him innocent. Do I just remember it wrong? And I just should receive access to the graveyard later.
What?
Well, I think there is only one way to find out, because of course I can go to some Wikipedia and just to find information about that. But so far I seem to be stuck with getting access to the graveyard. So I will do the next best thing. I managed to arrange a body to be delivered to the hospital. So let's just proceed with that and see what we can come up with. I will make a save before I enter the hospital.
Who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
And I expected Shani to be here at midnight. Then midnight it is. Okay. I know that it might be a little bit chaotic. I just got confused, sincerely confused, because I was thinking that I may have any opportunity to enter the graveyard. Well, let's just see how that will unfold.
Die, bastard! I'll kill you! Stay alert.
Oh, that's convenient.
Ready for the autopsy?
Let's get started.
Race, human. Gender, male. Wounds, extensive.
Shani, this isn't a lecture hall.
Whatever you say. He died yesterday, torn to pieces.
A werewolf?
The moon's shining. Wouldn't he turn into a lycanthrope?
I guess.
Geralt, no need to test me. I'm a professional. Moving on.
Could a human have inflicted these wounds?
Only with a 2-foot jaw.
The bone marrow has been sucked out. Must be scavengers.
Very likely. Plenty around the cemetery.
So, he was torn to pieces after he died. I'm interested in the cause of death.
I also see some stab wounds. A blade 2 fingers wide.
An assassin's dagger. Rams meets men.
It'd be nice to find something conclusive.
Any suggestions?
Let's check his internal organs. Where shall we start?
Let's look at the lungs.
Perforated. Odd, the weapon didn't hit any vital organs.
You mean the wounds weren't the cause of death?
If they were, we'd see pneumothorax.
Can you survive pneumothorax?
Yes, an average surgeon could cure you. At worst, you'd spend the rest of your life whistling when you breathed.
Look at the heart.
The heart's untouched, but the aorta's been cut by a dagger.
Was it fatal?
Yes.
Let's look at the liver.
Completely cirrhotic. But he doesn't look a drunk.
Poison?
Yes. It also caused convulsions, paralysis, and cardiac arrest. That explains why rigor mortis lasted so long.
Could bandits have obtained such poison?
They could have purchased it from someone. There's a shifty-looking merchant among them.
Look at the heart.
The heart's untouched, but the aorta...
Was it fatal?
Yes.
Let's look at the liver.
Complete...
Poison?
Yes.
Could bandits...
They could have...
Whatever you say.
Geralt, I detest indecisive men. I'll help with my medical knowledge, but I'm no investigator.
Okay.
Then decide. The patient's decomposing.
Let's look at the liver. Poison?
Yeah, they could have
Kalkstein.
Alchemists' poisons usually leave a trace. Let's have a look.
We'll all die.
Look, the tongue was crudely extracted, but not all the blackened tissue was removed.
Blackened?
Yes, the poison caused necrosis of the tongue, so the murderer removed it.
So we're certain a gifted alchemist is the murderer.
A gifted alchemist who's a crappy surgeon.
Kalkstein. He wanted to implicate the bandits, but he failed to foresee a professional autopsy. Thanks, Shani. That's the evidence I needed.
Good. I'm exhausted.
We all know that's not the Kalkstein, right?
Ready for the
Let's get...
We'll begin in a minute. 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 Race.
The bone marrow.
Very likely.
So.
I also see some stuff.
External signs aren't everything. His neck muscles and palms look tense. How do you know when he died?
Normally I base it on muscle stiffness and dehydration, but rigor mortis is persisting for too long.
They say successful autopsies are based on curiosity. Should we look?
Let's check his internal organs. The symptoms are peculiar.
Those wounds are too obvious.
If so, a rare sword.
Kalkstein?
Ah, liver's completely cirrhotic.
Any way to...
Yes, alchemist poisons.
Then let's check for... Blackened?
Yes,
so we're...
A gifted
Kalks.
Good.
I'm not that convinced. So what I wanna do,
What brings you here?
I wanna pick up the book that I noticed on the market. And then I want to visit it once again.
What a day.
What do you want?
Which one was it? I believe all the rest I've read, right? No, except the scrolls, yeah. Yeah. The Ricania, home of the venomous basilisk, has given birth to other equally hideous creatures. Among them are spotted spiders, so huge that they trap elephants in their webs, and the no less terrifying tsetse flies. The flies are especially repulsive, laying their eggs in the human body, the resulting larvae maturing within the host's head. The victim's brain serves as sustenance, and when the larvae turn into adult flies, they leave the body through the eye sockets, now void of the previous devoured eyes. Yummy. These and other vermin are born in the far land of Zerikania. Thank the gods that similar filth has not infested the northern kingdoms.
I'm sleepy.
Now, shall we try to approach it once again?
Ready for the...
Let's get...
Race.
Shani.
Whatever.
The bone.
Very light.
So.
I also see some.
Something's wrong. His head's in an unnatural position, his hands twisted.
The wounds can't explain that.
Some kind of fit?
No indication of other symptoms.
Poison, maybe. But then why would someone stab him?
We'll find out. Let's check his internal organs. He wasn't killed with...
Check the liver.
Completely cirrhotic.
For an alchemist?
A gifted alchemist could obtain it.
I need proof.
Alchemical poison. Look, the...
Blackened?
Yes, the poison caused...
So we're certain a gifted...
A gifted alchemist.
Kalkstein.
Good.
But we know that's not a Kalkstein.
I'll kill you! Die, shit-eater! Die, bastard! Dare challenge the Salamandra! Die, bastard!
Okay, as you can see, I'm distressed because, to my knowledge, that shouldn't be a Kalkstein. Am I messing things up? I probably am. Zima Confidential. God damn it. No, I seem to be correct. That's not a Kalkstein. No, 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 no. First. Believe that one. Before the autopsy. Have to contact, yeah. Now we know that we had to either get something from Vincent or get something from Thaler. There was something that 2 hours after dusk there is some kind of a mysterious man.
For the gold they pay you.
Downpour. Don't venture into the non-humans district.
Nowhere to
Those
drink in this
disgusting
town.
midgets will rob
In the
you.
slums, you may pay with your life for a beer.
By the way, just out of curiosity, what will happen if I will give the guy another fistech?
I know.
See.
So we'll...
You didn't see me.
Not only with thieves, but also among with affluent.
So...
You do business with Salamandra?
Did you fucking fall off your horse?
How did you get Berenger's
dog's balls? I'm a
Let me draw you a picture.
A pox besides, I never...
That's a lot of shadowy people.
Am I a fence?
But why?
Will you strut about proudly if you had debts? Be glad they all come to me. If Salaman...
I suppose. You have contacts among the...
Damn dangerous times. I need protection.
So you...
I'll pay Vincent's half-wits a few...
I may have just...
Damn! Shit! Not now. Not now. So...
I've figured out Salamandra.
We'll see.
Let's summarize.
I'm really fucking interested.
There's nothing to the story.
What's your problem?
You're no criminal genius, Thaler, though you might like to be.
So who am I? Some pious priestess's virginity that she lost in a dark alley?
A little conniver who buys debts to feel important, to have power over people if only for a moment.
That hurt, Geralt.
You talk a bundle, but when push comes to shove, you hide under the city guard's bibs. You lack balls.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop pretending you have principles. You come across the property of a witcher, someone who risks his life for people like you, and what do?
Tell me.
You ignore it. Just more prizes to peddle. You're an insignificant fence, nothing more.
That concludes your investigation? I'm almost disappointed.
You're not worth my time.
The great Geralt has spoken. He lectures, plays the wise one, and I couldn't give a rat's arse. Not being petty, I won't take it personally. All customers lose their wits once in a while. I'll let you in on something. I might have gotten on Azor's bad side once. The bastard lusts after antiques and luxuries, like any savage who makes a corner too. I was once asked to handle an entire transport of that shit. Turned out it was for him, except I needed the city guard's help at the time. I tipped Vincent off and they confiscated everything. I've needed even more protection since. Hell with it.
There was a lot of circumstantial evidence suggesting that Thaler was working for Salamandra, yet he proved to be innocent. And even powerful men have their weaknesses. Azar Javed likes to bask in luxury.
So what?
Can you get me inside the cemetery?
Well, I can do anything. Tell the Gravedigger his debt's cleared. He'll piss his pants in gratitude.
Thanks.
So will it...
And with that, I'd like to conclude it for today. That got a little bit out of hand. I almost agreed to blame Kalkstein, which, yeah, definitely not the way how things should develop. Anyhow, In the end, we seem to have granted us access to the cemetery. Let's see what secrets it keeps next time. And well, thank you for keeping me company. If you like the content, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know in the comments how I can improve it. And I hope to see you next time.